I told my husband's mom she's not allowed at the birth, and he agreed. I am 33 weeks pregnant. I have spent the last 8 months growing a human being and managing my mother-in-law Linda at the same time, and I want to be honest that the second task has sometimes felt like the more demanding of the two. Linda is the kind of woman who communicates love through control. She does not ask, she announces. She does not suggest, she decides, and then informs you of what has already been decided. When we told her we were pregnant, she immediately began referring to my due date as our due date in every single conversation, without seeming to notice or care about the distinction. I let it go because I was 8 weeks along and exhausted and barely keeping food down, and I did not have the energy to unpack what it meant. I should have said something much earlier than I did. That is the only part of this I regret. Over the following months, Linda inserted herself into our birth plan in careful and incremental stages. First, she announced she would come and stay the week of the due date to help around the house. Then it became, of course, I will be at the hospital, delivered as a statement of fact to Dan, rather than a question directed at me. Then, 3 weeks ago, she told Dan while I was sitting right there in the room with them, that she had already spoken to her sister about coming too, both of them in the delivery room together, because the more support the better, and she had been through it herself, and she knew exactly what was needed and what helped. I went quiet in a way that Dan recognized immediately, and Linda did not notice at all. That night after she'd gone home, I told Dan clearly and without any ambiguity that Linda and her sister were not going to be in that delivery room. He said he knew. He said he had been trying to find the right moment to talk to his mom about it, and he was sorry he had not done it sooner, and he was especially sorry that I had to sit through that conversation in silence. I told him the right moment had probably been somewhere around month 5, and I needed him to call her tomorrow morning and be completely clear about it. He called her that morning. He was very clear. Linda called me